Today I got a really cool surprise. And, well, spoilers. The surprise you can see if you're looking at this, you'll see it right behind me. This was something that I was not expecting to get. Somebody got in my name and had it delivered to me. I am extremely excited over this, and I will be sharing my thoughts and recollections on this particular toy here in just a moment. When I was a kid growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, and my mom did quite a bit to make sure that I had stuff that I really wanted for my birthday and for Christmas and things like that. When I was a kid, I had a Mazinger Z figure, one of the big Shogun jumbo machiners. I had the Red Dragon on the far right, and my favorite of the ones that I had was this guy, Radeen the Brave. I never had him in box. When I was a kid, my mom was friendly with the manager of the local Woolworths at McCreeless Mall in San Antonio, Texas. And she got with him and basically asked him to set aside any returns or slightly minor broken toys and put them aside so that she could get stuff for me and my brother and my sister for our birthdays and Christmas and all the big the major stuff for kids when you're little. She didn't want us to be empty-handed, and this particular toy was one of my all-time favorites. When I got it, well, here, let's do the unboxing and we'll go from there. And here he is. Brave Radeen, or Raiden. And this is how he comes. Now, I switched out the fist that came like this. The static bow fist. I switched it out with the bonus one that came with him, and it comes with 2 arrows. And this guy, oh man, he's easily the most beautiful Shogun warrior that has ever been created. He was always my favorite. He was on the cover, prominently featured on the cover of Shogun Warriors #1 from Marvel Comics. And he is he's fucking amazing. Few things while I'm thinking about it. I believe this is a complete remold of the original. Few things that I remember. The one that my mom got me did not come with one of the arms. And that's what happens when you buy stuff that's, considered broken or is going to be sent back to the factory or whatever. This guy kept them in a little storeroom in the back of Woolworths, and my mom would just buy all the stuff that he had for a very, what do you call it? Discounted price. The shield, I remember the shield because the arm that I had for this guy had the shield, but it was not as big as this one here. And I want to say this is, completely redone. I feel like this figure in particular, compared to the Mazinger Z and the Great Mazinger figures, are this one is a completely different mold. I feel like they've retooled him to the point where they may have had to start him from scratch. Because there's certain things on him that the original didn't have. I remember that right here, the torso, these were stickers. And because I remember mine were peeling off, and there was not the cover for the eagle injectors, or ejectors, I should say. The sculpt work is beautiful. I love that when you turn him on his side, he's basically a spaceship or fighter or whatever. But this is of all the Shogun Warriors, other than Godzilla, which I don't think they're gonna. I mean, they may do a reissue. I'd love to see that. This one is my all-time favorite, and I love the other guys, but I love them because I had them. I had, and these were the 4 that I had. Now, if they do a Guy King, that's one I never had, but I always wanted because Guy King was one of my favorite Shogun Warriors, at least from the animated stuff that I got to see on Showtime, way back in the day. And I have to give a shout out to Kicks Generation Toys because my business partner, she's the one that actually arranged for this to get sent to me. I can't thank her enough for that. I knew this was coming out, but at the same time, I knew I wasn't going to be able to afford to get him. I think the bottom line price was just under $300, which is, crazy because I remember these when they were out, they were like $20-$30. That's kind of insane. But I'm glad I have him. And now he's going to go side by side with the rest of my childhood Shoguns. The only vintage one I have is the Red Dragon on the far right there. But, oh my God, this guy, he's so freaking amazing. Let's look at some of the other cool shit he's got on him. All right, there is a feature here I just noticed. You push, there's this blade here on the shield. Push it in, and then there is a toggle switch. Ah, that's some brutal shit right there. Check that shit out. Fucking cool. Push it in. Spring loaded. Ah, it got you in the throat, motherfucker. And then the bow arm, the articulated bow arm here. Alright, it starts out. Push it in. Check that out. Alright, there's a little button right there. We come around. Check that out. There we go. And the bow extends. Come on. Joints are tight. Awesome. We've got him pointing out. Let's see how. Alright. Push that in. Okay. I don't think the mechanism is meant to click in. I don't know. It's hard to say. But it's not clicking in for some reason. But maybe I'll figure it out. But that's where the arrow goes. And that looks pretty fucking sweet right there. Oh my God. He looks fucking cool. Alright. And the last action feature. A plug. It's seamless. It's so fucking cool. You pull that one out. Let's see here. There's a peg. It's a little tight, so be careful. Don't turn it up or down because you'll break that peg, and you don't want to do that. And it comes with two little bird plane thingies. I don't know what they're called. I don't remember. I know that it's featured in the anime, but there you go. And then, well, hopefully I won't lose it. Let's fire it in a direction where... I'm dropping everything. There he goes! Almost under the freezer. That's pretty good. That's what? Good 10 feet almost. Here. Hopefully it won't put your eye out. Let's see here. And then he's got his wheels on his feet. He's got these shoulder guards. I remember mine. They didn't have screws on mine. And then, let me find the other thing here. That's the box with the bonus spring loaded arrow, bow and arrow. And then here is the instruction booklet packed in plastic. And it comes with decals. Oh, that's fucking awesome. And, I love decals. But I think for this guy, I'm going to just leave him as is. Because I don't think... Well, maybe. I might end up... shit. I might end up using him and putting them on him. Because the other ones... I don't remember if I had to put those on there myself. Or if they already came... already preloaded with those decals. But anyway... This toy is a grail. It's been something that I've been really, really wanting for the last 45 years. It's something I had when I was a kid, and I loved him. I thought he was one of the coolest looking robots I've ever seen. The design on him is just fucking beautiful, man. He's a work of art. And he really does hold a special place in my heart. I think that the term Holy Grail gets tossed around quite a lot, especially in the collectors community. It loses its meaning at a certain point, but there are certain pieces that really encompass what that term means. This is one of those pieces for me. I have been wanting something like this, or even an original piece, for as long as I can remember, for as long as I've been collecting toys. It's easily one of the cornerstones of my entire collection now. And it's brought me a lot of joy knowing that I have that piece of my youth back. It makes me think fondly of my mother, who's no longer here with me. And when I lost her, the circumstances were, we'll say they were dubious at best. But this has brought me a lot of joy, and I hope that when you're out there collecting, and you're finding the things that make you happy, that there's one or two pieces in your collections that do this for you. With that, y'all have a good one. Take care. And keep collecting, kids. Catch you later.